Well, good morning and welcome to Ed's Orchids. Now, I know I said I'd do one for my next video. I said yesterday that I'd do one of baths and frags, but I've come across this Coelogyne, and I think I'll do that one first because this is looking quite nice. So I thought I'd tell you what I think about these. Well, to begin with, there's a lot of Coelogynes, and they're spread over many Asian countries, and I think the main one probably is around southern India, somewhere like that. They're a cool growing species, and they're easy to grow. They have large flowers, and the flowers last a long time. They've got an excellent perfume on them, and if you grow these indoors, you'll find out that you'll benefit from the beautiful perfumes they have, and it's pretty strong, and beautiful white flowers with yellow throats. Absolutely gorgeous they are. As for temperatures, well, in the warm southern months, a high of 26, 27 they can put up with lows of around 14 and 15, and that 14 and 15 is what you class as the highest temperatures in winter, with the lows being down to 8 or 9 degrees in winter, which will stand very well, even lower than that sometimes. Regarding the media, well, as usual, a free-flowing media is required where the water flows through quickly and doesn't allow to stagnate in the pot, which is a terrible thing for the roots. A mixture of a medium bark with tree fern, if you've got it. We can generally get it here from our local Water World shop. They're generally in, not in small packets, but medium-sized packets, but you can get hold of them, and they're not that dear, really. And also with large perlites, which we sometimes called sponge rock, and a little bit of chopped sphagnum moss. And if you want to put charcoal in, that's fine, because that sweetens the mixture a little bit. And now regarding watering. Well, they should be well watered in the growing season, say from early summer to late autumn. And when the new growth has matured, water should be gradually reduced until midwinter, round about what would you call midwinter, November, something like December. Just start easing off on the water. Well, as I was going to say, after you've eased off on the water and you get to around about December, January, then you can stop watering altogether. Give them a dry period. I know it sounds a bit daft, but that's what they like, a total dry period, around about 2 months, I would think. But if the pseudobulbs begin to show bad wrinkling on them, then always give them a little bit of water then, but not too much, just to keep them going. And also you can tell if they need a bit of extra water in the dry period is when the new leaves on the new growth start getting black tips on them. Then give them a little bit more water. Now about fertilizer, we always feed week and weekly, if you know what I mean. With a balanced fertilizer, which you probably apply at every watering, and the plant should be given a good flushing in the fourth watering. Remember though that in the dry period, when a little more water may be required, don't under any circumstances add fertilizer. Give them quite a bit of fertilizer, but quite a lot of flushings, and they'll do quite well on that. Well, the only thing I can tell you about light is that they love the bright light, but definitely no sunshine, because then you'll get horrible marks on your leaves. As regards repotting, if you ever want to repot one, Only do it when the plant is growing out of the pot or the media has broken down. And you'll find that the dry period will help to keep the media to last much longer. So that's about all I can tell you about the plant. So we'll have a look at it, and we'll have a look at the new growths. Well, as you can see, this has got some very nice unmarked leaves on it, which I do enjoy to see plants like this. And I've counted the new growths, and there's round about 7 or 8. See, there's one here. There's one growing in the middle here. There's plenty with no pseudobulbs on them yet, as you can see there. That's a new growth. There's another little one there. So on the whole, this is doing very, very well and should supply me with some beautiful, beautiful perfumed blooms when it starts flowering sort of just after winter into early spring. Should be absolutely beautiful. Well, that's about all I can tell you about Coelogynes. What I've said generally goes for most of the Coelogynes you can buy. They're nearly all species, these, but there are a few which are hybrids, which you don't see very often. So that's about all I can tell you about Coelogynes. So thanks very much for watching, and until next time, when I'm hoping to show the puffs and frags, I'll see you later. Bye.